Welcome to today's tutorial. We will be doing some basic editing.
Jumping through the lanes, watch me double dutch. Spend $1 million in a year so I could double up. Ain't no ceilings in my building cause we coming up. Double cup, you don't feel us, get hit with an uppercut.
What we'll do is we'll double click here in the projects window. And we are going to go to our footage folder. And we're gonna be working on a shot or two. So we're gonna go to scene 11. I'm gonna click that, hit import. We're gonna make a new bin. We gotta keep everything organized. This is where our footage will go. We're gonna make another one for audio. Double click. Back out. Go to audio. Oh, looks like I have everything everywhere. But at least I have scene 11 here. So I'm gonna click that and import. Yeah, I gotta organize those other ones. Takes a while. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We have our field log, right? And for example, I'm gonna work on a circle take. And a circle take means a take that was good. So we're gonna look for scene 11, shot 3, take 3. All right. Okay. So this one was the best one. So we're gonna drag and drop that. It created a sequence right here. So what I do is I click that, just like pull it out, and it went down here, right? And we'll do another one. We'll go to scene 11, shot 2. Let's see if we can find that here. So it's ideal to when you're filming to the first thing you start filming on is the slate. That way you see it in the thumbnail and you don't gotta start searching around or anything. So, you know, sometimes you tend to forget when you're on set in the heat of the moment, right? Let's hear this one out.
Scene 11, shot 3, take 3.
Okay, so we know this one belongs right under here. And then the other one, I think it was the last one. Let's see.
So we're just doing the bit where she comes in
And you just come in, you can combine this, and then just do it. Scene 11, shot 2, take 3.
Here we go. Okay, we're in business. Boom. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sync the audio. So we'll select both of these, right click, scroll down, go to synchronization. You could start at the start of the clip, end clip, time code. We didn't have the time code running, or you can match the audio. So we have that selected and we're gonna click OK. Boom. It matched it. Now,
Shot 3, take 3.
there we go. Right. So what I do is I move this up and completely eliminate the audio that was already in the video, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start trimming it, and I cut the fat, right?
11, shot 3, take 3.
So I'm gonna scroll. Camera's getting into position. Okay, so right there, that's where I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna teach you a couple of shortcuts, right? Command K, right where your cursor is at, it just cut everything there. And it cut everything because these were highlighted. If it wasn't, it wouldn't do that. It would just do it to the top one, right? Control Z to undo. I'm gonna select them all again. Okay, right? So we could get rid of this. Boom. Right? We're gonna right click here, ripple delete. It shifts everything to the right. Okay. We're not gonna sit through the whole clip because this is a short tutorial, right?
To expose the business for what it is.
Thanks for the coffee.
Okay, we'll cut right here. Let's just see what else is up. There you go. So we'll get rid of that. And especially because we could always mix it up with the wider shot as well. Now let's go to this clip. Let's just say, for example, it didn't work out as far as the syncing goes. So here's another method. If you have a clapper,
With just doing the bit where she comes in.
And we just come in, line this,
okay. So right where he clapped it, we're gonna back up frame by frame. The first clip right there that it closed, that's when it actually claps. So we'll cut this. We could delete the rest. Now what you're gonna look for, you're gonna look for a little spike in the audio. So it's most likely this one right here. Let's hear it. We're gonna mute this so you can hear it.
11, shot 2, take 3.
Boom. So we'll cut this right here. Delete that. Move it over, and let's see. Okay, so we know it's in sync. So now we could, here's another way of doing it, is a longer way. We right click the scene, the clip, unlink. Now the audio and the video are not synced together. Click it, delete it, get this audio from the microphone, and just drag it up. So we're gonna play somewhere where he speaks.
When is this? This is the credits. Okay.
All right. So we know that there's in this scene, I clearly remember that there was a couple of bloopers, but we just kept it rolling. So we would have to go ahead and, you know, find those. For the sake of time, I'm not going to sit here and do all that. Unless you guys want, you know, just let me know and I'll gladly do a lengthier tutorial, right? So anyway, what we'll do is we'll just drag this over here, right? Now, what I like to do is with this particular setting, I like to keep the bottom one. So I'll mute these and let's just hear it out.
Fuck you, Jackie Jackson. And your fucked up little talk show. You had the chance to do something good. To expose the business for what it is.
Here's something that I want you guys to keep in mind. Pay attention over here. Audio levels should be living around -6 dB to -12 as far as dialogue goes. And you can clearly see the levels going up.
Jackie Jackson. And your fucked up little talk show. You had the chance to do something good.
If it goes up here, it hits the red around 0, you're peaking. And it's going to sound very bad and distorted. You do not want that. Okay. So what I'll do is, let's just do a quick little color grade, right? We'll go here to color, click basic. What I'll do is I'll bring down the blacks, and you're going to see it right here. Don't go past 0 or past 100 for the whites, for the blacks, right? So bring it down. So this is called crushing the blacks. Add a little contrast, right? Boom, right there is good. That shirt, some parts is a bit bit bright, so I'll bring down the highlights a little bit. There we go, right? I'll add a little bit of saturation, maybe like 120. We'll live around there. Now we can start adding a mood. So we can probably make it cooler, which that doesn't really look right for a talk show. Maybe a little bit warmer, right? And here's another thing too. Since he has a white shirt, that shows up here. Once that becomes white, you know it's balanced properly, right? So you see, like when I'm changing it, it starts shifting around, right? See? So, you know, right here, that should be the couch. This is him right here. So you see how the center is getting a little white, and then you know it's also reading the couch and his skin tone too. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for bringing in a project and you know trimming it down. There's a couple of other things too. So for example, the audio. If you want to adjust the levels, you go right over here. So you'll select it, you'd go to Effect Controls, and you would go to the audio levels, right? But remember, I have 3 different ones. So we'll go to the bottom one and we could adjust that.
I walked into the audition room for horizontal.
So you just got to also make sure that your audio levels were good when it came down to recording, because if it's too low and you raise it up, you're going to start hearing some static, you know, sound in the background, and that's not going to be good. Same goes for when it's too loud. You're going to hear that distortion even if you try to bring it down. It's not going to be pleasant to listen to. I know I kind of bounced around a little bit, but this is just to show you. I will do more tutorials as far as specifics for audio, for cutting, for timing, also like when you're editing, more color grading. Like this was just like simple basic. Like I barely scratched the surface with this one. But yeah, I will definitely touch on all of those things, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please comment below to let me know if you have any questions. Take care, guys.